So this is my final video in the series I've been doing about the gateways of the Zodiac, or the portals of the Zodiac. I have already done videos on the spiritual portals on the carnal or material portals. So this last video is going to be on the mental portals, or the gateways to consciousness. The first gateway of consciousness is the gate of Gemini, which is the gate of knowledge. This gateway is our introduction into consciousness from just sentience. It's an elevation of our understanding of the world and how it works. This is the gateway of duality that provides us with an opposition or an other that can serve as a tool that allows us to identify things and categorize them based on their identification with their opposite. This is how our intellect is sharpened, and we are able to obtain knowledge through the methods of experimenting and allowing our curiosity to lead us as we interact with the world and see what it has to offer us. This is the gateway of information, which is like the collective of data from all of the life experiences we've had in order to refine our outlook on the world and how it looks and how it works. This is also the gateway of communication. So at this gateway, not only are we collecting all this data and all this knowledge and information, but we are then taking that information that we've collected and we are sharing it and spreading the info with our community and our social circles and our neighbors and the people we interact with, collaborating and exchanging ideas and insights with others so that we can have a more thorough and comprehensive understanding of the world and navigate it more easily and more quickly. It is also the initiation of fellowship with one another in general, and the initiation of our socialization in the world. It is the gateway in which we are given the capacity to convey meaning to one another and communicate in a multitude of different ways. But this is how we are able to express ourselves clearly to one another and articulate ourselves and to be understood by others, is through the communicative aspects of the gate of Gemini. The next gateway of consciousness is the gate of Sagittarius, which is the gate of wisdom. Here, our consciousness expands beyond our collection of empirical data and the evidence of the practical, logical aspects of the world and existence into a lot more abstract and spiritual perspective. The gate of Sagittarius is the expansion of our consciousness. It is here where we begin to seek and find meaning in the mundane and in the everyday world. It is at this gateway in which the universe and the nature of all reality begins to reveal itself to us in unexpected and profound ways. The subtle patterns of synchronicity begin to materialize to us. Here, we're able to explore the dimensions of the mind that were previously overlooked or misunderstood. It is here that we find ourselves reflecting and contemplating on the more philosophical questions of life, finding ourselves more preoccupied with the existential questions and more so the matters of the spirit rather than of the physical world and its its physics and its functions and its chemistry Instead of those things, we're looking at the alchemy of it. We're looking at the symbolism of it. This gateway activates our inner flame of purpose, and it drives us to explore all these possibilities. It fills us with hope and encourages us on our spiritual journey, initiating our adventurous spirit for the exploration of all these different existential, philosophical, spiritual matters. It gives us the inspiration to follow our inner compass towards our destiny. And then the last gate of consciousness is the gate of Aquarius, which is the gate of enlightenment. And then the last gate of consciousness is the gate of Aquarius, which is the gate of enlightenment. This gateway is a portal to an awakening of consciousness that transcends the limitations of understanding that are imposed on us by the physical world. At this gateway, we reach communion with the higher self by shedding the final attachments of the ego. It is at this gateway in which our consciousness is essentially baptized, and reality's unadulterated truth is revealed to us. The invisible thread that connects all things becomes visible. Divine insight and cosmic truth are bestowed upon us here, much like an ancient prophet receiving an oracle of mystic wisdom. It is a metaphysical gateway where the singularity of the self dissolves and is unified with the consonance of the greater collective. This is the final gateway before the gate of Pisces, which is the gateway I started on my video series with, that will complete the cycle of crossings for these gates of the Zodiac. As such, this is where the dissolution of identity takes place. All of the things that separate you from me, from them, from him, etc., all of those illusions fall away, and we become one body, one mind in the gate of Aquarius. This is a very empowering metaphysical portal that breaks down all of the structural limitations for the mind and really opens us up to a level of illumination that we have never experienced and likely never even conceived. It is a metaphysical portal of liberation from the confined nature of reality and the confined nature of viewing yourself separate from the other in terms of our consciousness, in terms like the collective consciousness. This is where we tap into that. This is where we become an active participant and recipient in the collective conscious.